Back here at Nixon Gymnasium, Easton, Massachusetts. Once again, I'm Justin Miller. Thanks for joining us here today. Third game of the day now between the Sharon Eagles and the Olive Ames Tigers. It hasn't been a great day for Sharon so far. Olive Ames winning the freshman game, also winning the JV game as well. So trying to create the sweep here today. Olive Ames coming into this game at 7-1. Sharon coming into this game with a 3-6 record. These teams have already played once this season in the last game. Olive Ames actually beat Sharon 66-47 in this one. So once again, I'm Justin Miller. Thanks for joining us here today. Should be a very good game. Sharon struggling as of late. Head coach for Sharon is Andrew Ferguson. Head coach for Olive Ames is Don Byron. The stars for Olive Ames, Amari Brown, 17.7 points per game. Trey Buggs also a captain as we're just getting underway, just getting ready to start. Here we go. Drew Baxter playing the point guard duties right now for Olive Ames. He passes to his teammate, Will Whiteside. So here we go. Trey Buggs to Amari Brown. Amari Brown leading the team in scoring, starting the game off with a travel. And if you're Sharon, that's exactly what you need to do on the defensive end. It all starts with defense. Sharon's point guard, this is Kyron Chandris Akarin. Alongside him is Ryan Zunenschein. Thank you for joining us today. John Baez to Matt Bauer. Matt Bauer now. This is Ryan Zunenschein. Matt Baskin passing down low to Zunenschein. Some tight defense from OA to start this game. Matt Bauer driving to the paint, kicking it out. Here's Zunenschein. Looks like it's going to be a turnover, and it is. Olive Ames gets tripped up. Sharon gets the ball back, and they're going to call a trip, it looks like, as the referee stops the game. Some aggressive defense on both ends. So only 42 seconds into this game. Both teams really aggressive. Sam Cohen, number 1, leads Sharon with 12.8 points per game. Number 5, Matt Baskin, has 12.5. He averages that. Here comes Sharon on the offensive end. Right-handed layup is no good from Matt Bauer, the sophomore. And here comes OA on the other end. This is Trey Buggs. Buggs with a pass. Three-pointer is no good from Whiteside. Rebound to Sharon. Here comes Chandris Akarin. On the other end, pass over the head of everybody. Matt Baskin corrals it. Matt Baskin and Zunenschein at the top of the key. This is John Baez. Matt Bauer trying to find a lane. That ball gets stolen. Here comes Will Whiteside. Whiteside right-handed layup is good. Will Whiteside gets the scoring going for Olive Ames. It's 2-0. So Sam Cohen, Matt Baskin, and Matt Bauer leading the Sharon team. This is Matt Baskin to Zunenschein. Chandris Karen to Baez. Baez trying to find a lane to the hoop. Here goes Baez. They're going to call a foul. Looks like it's going to be a blocking foul on Olive Ames. Once again, thanks for joining us here today. Just 2 minutes into this game. Olive Ames trying to get another win here today, which has been a great day if you're a Tigers fan. John Baez with the basketball, playing the point guard duties right now. Going around the defense, a left-handed layup is good for John Baez. 2-2 early in this one. Amari Brown leading Olive Ames in scoring this season, second in the Hockomock. This time, he throws it away. A 2-on-1 chance for Sharon on the other end. Good defense on this end by Olive Ames. The ball goes to Drew Baxter. Here comes Drew Baxter, right to left. Baxter, the pass to Nicola, no good. Rebound all over the place. Sharon loses the ball. Olive Ames gets it back. Two-pointer is good. That's Amari Brown. Amari Brown gives OA the lead right back. It's 4-2 early. Olive Ames has 2 fouls. Sharon has 0. Zunenschein looks like he's going to be playing point guard forward. He's been all over the place for Sharon so far. John Baez has the basketball, but they're going to call an illegal screen on Sharon, giving the ball right back to the Tigers. Definitely still weird watching all these kids with masks on. It's not easy to keep them up out there, and with COVID going on, this might be a thing for a little while. Olive Ames looking to extend the lead. This is Drew Nicola, the senior. Nicola to Whiteside, a lot of seniors on this team. Amari Brown leading the Hockomock. Here he goes, three-pointer, no good. Rebound back to OA, Will Whiteside. Whiteside kicks it out. Three-pointer is no good, and Sharon gets the ball back. Still 5 minutes to go in an entertaining first quarter. Chandris Karan along the baseline. He's going to step out of bounds to give the ball back to the Tigers. early great defense from both of these units. As last time they played, last game, OA won 66-47. And you can tell both these teams are locked in defensively to start this one. Here we go, up the court, Drew Baxter with the ball. The orange and white shoes. Amari Brown now. Some great defense by John Baez. Amari Brown to his left. In the corner, kicks it to Trey Buggs. Trey Buggs back to Brown. That's a deep three. Amari Brown in and out. Rebound, Nicola. Nicola up off the glass and no good. That ball is out of bounds, going back to the Eagles. These teams are going back and forth. No giving up. Man-to-man defense from both units to start this game off. All Rams very loud on the sidelines, cheering their team on. Chandris Akaran. Passing the ball to his teammate, that's Baskin, back to Akaran. Baskin, three-pointer shot, no good, off the rim, rebound to OA. Drew Baxter up the court. This is Will Whiteside. Whiteside off the foot of a Sharon defender. That's going to be a kickball violation. We're just halfway through the quarter. Looks like it's going to be Trey Buggs inbounding the ball. Another senior captain for the Tigers. Trey Buggs passes to Baxter. Back to Buggs. Buggs with a left-handed dribble. Stops his dribble. Down low into the paint. Nicola, shot off the glass and good. Drew Nicola has his first basket of the game, the senior. Make it 6-2 Oliver Ames. Their defense right now is absolutely confusing Sharon. See if Sharon can try to break this man-to-man defense. A nice pass down low into the paint. What a beautiful pass that was. John Baez to Matt Bauer. Matt Bauer's only a sophomore, but he makes it 6-4. Back and forth on this end. Here comes Nicola again, trying to get back-to-back buckets. Three-point shot from the top of the key is no good from Trey Buggs. Sharon gets the ball back. John Baez, boy, is he fast. Kicking it out. Three-point attempt, no good from Baskin. But getting the ball back, right to Baskin. Unfortunately, that ball goes out of bounds. Here comes some early substitutions for Sharon. Coming into the game, number 15, Will Hippler. And also into the game, number 10, that's Owen Conway. Sharon, coached by Andrew Ferguson, over there clapping on the sidelines. Oliver Ames, Don Byron. Just over a little under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. Looks like it went off the foot of Amari Brown, and it did. So both teams with a couple of turnovers now in this one. Will Hippler is going to play the backup point guard duties. He's the junior. Some early great defense from Will Whiteside as well. Baez with a pass. This is Owen Conway. Conway to Hippler. Hippler, free throw line. Look, that ball gets rejected. Oliver Ames. Here they come up the court. This is Drew Baxter, left hand to his right hand. Kicks it out. Three-pointer. Trey Buggs is short. Amari Brown goes to the ball. Can't get the ball, and Sharon got it. John Baez with a lazy pass. That ball gets tipped by Oliver Ames. Out of bounds. Ball is going to go back to the Eagles. Another substitution now for Sharon. Number 32 is going to be into the game. That's a freshman, Nate Cutts Nelson. Replacing Chandris Karan for the Eagles. Will Hippler, the junior. Pass to Baez, the other junior. Owen Conway, the senior, at the top of the key. He sets a screen for Hippler. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Sharon. They better get a shot off fast. Now 6 seconds. Here comes Hippler to his right. He's going to kick it out to the wrong guy. Trey Buggs to Amari Brown. Here comes Brown. Right-handed layup is good. Amari Brown has 4 points for the Tigers. It's now 8-4. Just under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Oliver Ames with some tight defense. Sharon with a look down into the paint. That's going to be a tough shot. In and out for Owen Conway. Oliver Ames gets the ball back. Someone's limping for Sharon. Down the court. Here comes Drew Baxter. And one. Drew Baxter, the junior, goes flying to the floor. Make this 10-4. Somebody is really shaking up over on the Sharon sideline. Looks like it's going to be number 32, Nate Cotts Nelson. He's going to need a breather, and so are the Sharon Eagles. It is now 10-4 after that unbelievable shot with 1:38 to go in a very entertaining first quarter. So everybody getting in the scoring column for Olive Rams. Drew Baxter, Amari Brown, Will Whiteside, and Drew Nicola all in the scoring column so far for the Tigers. Refs haven't blown their whistle too much in this game. Only 2 fouls in the first quarter so far from each team. Still 1:38 to go. Sharon's just having major trouble scoring the basketball right now. Matt Bauer has 2 and John Baez has the other 2 for the Eagles. But coming into this game, the leading scorer on this team, Sam Cohen, averages 12.8 a game. He has not scored yet. Second leading scorer, Matt Baskin, averages 12.5 a game. He hasn't scored yet. And then number 0, Kyron Chandris Akaran, he averages 11.5 a game, and he still hasn't scored yet. So those guys combined to average about 35, 36 points a game, and they only have 4 points as a team as this first quarter is winding down. So your 3 best players have yet to enter the scoring column. That needs to change if Sharon wants to get a much-needed win here today at Nixon Gymnasium. We're back to action here. Drew Baxter's going to be at the line after that shot went in. See if he can extend this lead to 7. Drew Baxter with a dribble, Drew Baxter with a shot, and Drew Baxter with a make. It's now 11-4 Olive Rams, trying to improve to 8-1 on this season. 1:30 to go now in the first quarter. Matt Bauer almost loses the ball. The ball bounces to Conway. Conway trying to find his man. He finds someone in the corner. They're having real trouble right now. Baskin now. Baskin the pass. That's Bauer. Bauer in and out. Rebound by Baez. Baez puts it up, and John Baez has 4 points. John Baez very active early. But here comes Amari Brown. They're going to call a double dribble. Looked like that could have gone either way. But a double dribble is going to give the ball back to the Eagles. Just over a minute now to go. As Matt Bauer was bringing the ball up now to his teammate, Will Hippler. Hippler trying to find something. The defense of Olive Rams is harassing Sharon right now. Trying to find a clear lane to the basket is Matt Baskin. Baskin gets fouled, and Matt Baskin, the second leading scorer on the team, is going to the line to shoot 2. So it'll be Matt Baskin, who averages 12.5 a game, 12th in the Hockomock. His first free throw is good, his first point of the game. Some more substitutions for Sharon. It seems like the Eagles like to get into their bench a little more than the Tigers do. Second shot is up and no good, so 1 for 2 from the line. Score is now 11-7. Olive Rams has been pretty much in control of the game so far. Baxter to the lane, misses the shot, gets deflected. Sharon gets the ball back, almost throws it out of bounds, and they do throw it out of bounds. A lazy pass for Sharon. Substitution coming to the game for Sharon is Ryan Zudenschein. And coming into the game for Olive Rams is the senior, number 5, Kevin Duggan. So Duggan out there with Brown, Buggs, Baxter, and Nicola for Olive Rams. Kevin Duggan inbounds it. Down low. Here he comes again. They kick it out to Baxter. Baxter, top of the key. Brown fakes it. Brown takes it. They're going to call a foul on the floor. Looks like a blocking foul going against the Eagles. And it should be 2 shots. That is their 3rd foul. No, it's going to be out of bounds. So they're going to get the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Trey Buggs inbounding this time. Another substitution for Sharon. Here comes Chandris Karan into the game for the junior John Baez. Only the first foul under 2 minutes, so they will not be shooting. Instead, inbounding with 31 seconds to go. Amari Brown with the basketball right now. 26 on the game clock, 23 on the shot clock. Here comes Drew Baxter. Baxter with a jump shot. Baxter's jump shot looks good. Drew Baxter, the junior, has 5 of the 13. It's a 6-point lead with 14 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Chandris Karan, the 3rd leading scorer, dumps it off to Hippler. Hippler now, they're trying to find something. Fake by Bauer. Bauer in the corner to Hippler. 3 seconds to shoot. Chandris Karan from deep. Can't get it to go. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. A good look for Chandris Karan at the end of the first quarter. Can't get it to go. Olive Rams out in front, 13-7. Thanks for joining us once again. I'm Justin Miller, Nixon Gymnasium. We'll be back in a couple minutes for the start of the second quarter. Back here in Nixon Gymnasium in Easton, Massachusetts, I'm Justin Miller. Thanks for joining us here today for the third game of the day. Olive Ames taking the freshman game earlier. That was the first one. Got the day started with a 53-45 victory. Sharon was down by 30 and came back a little bit. In the JV game, Olive Ames won that one 61-43. So looking to go 3-0 on the day is the basketball teams. Olive Ames 7-1, Sharon 3-6. Start of the second quarter just getting underway. Olive Ames with a 6-point lead at the moment. Here comes Zunenschein to the basket, gets fouled. And if you're the Sharon Eagles, that's exactly what you need to do. Go to the basket, get into the paint, and get to the line. Force Olive Ames to foul. That's going to be the fourth team foul for the Tigers in this game. So it's going to be the junior Ryan Zunenschein at the line. The lefty, shooting 2. As his first shot is short off the rim. Looks like Olive Ames is going to be making an early substitution. It's going to be Will Whiteside coming into the game as Trey Buggs will get a breather. Second shot is up, and the second shot misses as well. But the rebound from Matt Baskin. Matt Baskin now to Conway. The shot is up, and the shot is no good. Jump ball. Both teams battling hard on the glass. Possession arrow goes to the Tigers. Olive Ames gets the ball, and another substitution. Looks like it's going to be Solomon Fife coming into the game, replacing Drew Nicola for the Tigers. So just underway here in the second quarter. Drew Baxter playing the point guard role right now. Baxter down low. This is Amari Brown. Brown kicks it out. Here comes Baxter. Baxter with an awesome pass to Fife, but Fife loses the ball. Sharon takes it away and steals it. Sharon with an opportunity, a 4-on-3 chance. To the basket, a wild shot that time from Matt Bauer. One and done, go the Eagles. Baxter finds his man, Will Whiteside. Man-to-man defense from both units. Here's Kevin Duggan with the basketball. Duggan to Brown. Brown along the key. That's Fife. Amari Brown getting a lot of early touches. He loses his handle. The ball goes right to his teammate, though, as it rolls out of the rim. Will Whiteside almost gets that one a fall, but Will Whiteside's going to get 2 shots after the foul. Amari Brown gets tangled up, but the ball finds Will Whiteside run underneath the rim. Fortunately for Olive Ames, they'll get 2 shots out of it. So Whiteside's another senior on this team, has 2 points so far in this game. As his first shot goes in and out. Athletic Director Bill Matthews will grab that one. As only parents are allowed to be here in the stands today. Unfortunately, with COVID still going on, can't have too many people in here. As Will Whiteside gets number 1 of 2 to go, so 14-7. The Tigers have a 7-point lead, their biggest so far in this one. Duggan playing some defense on Zunenschein. John Baez now with the ball to Chandris Karan. Some tough defense. Matt Baskin can't find a lane. Chandris Karan fakes the shot, gives it to Baskin. Baskin loses his dribble, loses the ball. Olive Ames got it. People are slipping and sliding right now. Whiteside to Baxter. Baxter has been really good early, finding his man, Solomon Fife. Fife backing his way to the basket with the shot. What a big-time move by Solomon Fife. Olive Ames extending the lead now, 16-7, Tigers. Sharon having some big-time trouble. Chandris Karan to the hoop. Looks like it's going to be a blocking call. No doubt about it, the refs are definitely blowing their whistles more in this game than the previous 2 here today. I mean, it's varsity, so these guys, they know what they're doing. And usually, more aggressive basketball will cause for more fouling as well. So, Olive Ames trying to build on an impressive day today. Some tough defense there by Duggan. Baskin has nowhere to go. Baskin, Chandris Karan, they're getting a ton of touches. Ryan Baker into the game. He's going to take the shot, and Ryan Baker, the junior, he's going to make it. 16-9. But Olive Ames, they're just moving fast up and down the floor. Amari Brown to his right. He loses the ball off his foot. That ball goes out of bounds. And it looks like Sharon has put an early emphasis on stopping Amari Brown. averaging almost 18 a game. He only has 4 so far. 9 fouls between both of these teams in this one. Ryan Zunenschein getting a lot of minutes. Baez gets a pick set for him. Baez with a left-hander to the basket is good. John Baez has 6 points, but here comes Amari Brown. Some great defense. They are not letting Amari Brown get to the basket right now. Whiteside trying to find something. Kevin Duggan with the basketball at the top of the key. Kevin Duggan dribbling. They're going to call a double dribble on him as Sharon's going to get the ball back. A couple of turnovers now for the Tigers, resulting in Sharon inching closer and closer in this one. Here's Zunenschein again, bringing the ball up. Duggan with some tight defense on the point guard. The tall point guard. Duggan harassing Zunenschein. Matt Baskin gets the ball. One-on-one defense. Baskin to the hoop. Baskin with a shot, but they're going to call a travel. Amazing defense by both sides in this first half. Olive Rams giving no room right now to Sharon. This is Drew Baxter. Baxter's playing inside, he's playing outside, he's doing it all right now. Kind of a low pass to Fife. Fife trying to find Baxter. Baxter with his back to the basket, no good. What defense from the Eagles? Baskin slows down his dribble, gives it to Zunenschein. Man-to-man defense from Duggan. Man-to-man defense from the whole Olive Rams team. John Baez has been the best player for Sharon, and he has 6 of the 11. But on the other end, this is going to be Chandris Karan, and they're going to call another travel. Double dribbles, travels, violations, fouls. We got it all going on right here today at Nixon Gymnasium. Halfway through the second quarter now. Sharon a little hyped up over there on the sidelines. This is Baxter. Amari Brown trying to get going from downtown, no good. Rebound from Ryan Zunenschein. Up the court, Chandris Karan out ahead of everybody. Off the glass and good. Chandris Karan, he's been very active early. It's a 1-possession game here in Easton. Almost gets the ball taken away. Will Whiteside to the rim. Will Whiteside with a bad pass. That's going to be another turnover, and the Eagles will get the ball back. Couple of substitutions now for Sharon. Will Hippler back into the game. He's replacing Ryan Zunenschein. So Sam Cohen, he was in early foul trouble. He's the best player on the Sharon team. He averaged 12.8 a game. And we have not seen a lot of him. Early foul trouble has caused them to use a couple of other different players that you don't see as much usually. Cohen, 10th in the Hockomock in scoring, and he has barely played. But Chandris Karan has, and here he is. Chandris Karan, nice pass off the glass. Can't get it to fall. They're going to call a foul. Looks like it's going the other way. Bauer could not get that one to drop. Ryan Baker also back into the game for Sharon as well. This floor is slippery today. 6 fouls now for the home Tigers. 5 for the visiting Eagles. Amari Brown to the basket. He doesn't care about the defense. That's a right-handed layup for Amari Brown. He has 6 points now. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Kevin Duggan deflects the ball. It's going to stay with the Eagles. Some very good harassment defense by Duggan. Head coach Andrew Ferguson shouting out Utah. Speaking of Utah, the Jazz have been going off in the NBA this season. That ball is going to go out of bounds. Possession arrow stays. The referee does not know. So he's going to go to the other referee, and he's going to say it's maroon red ball. Tough to see from that angle if you're a referee who that went out on. 5-point lead, 18-13, 2:57 to go in the first half. As Chandris Karan has the ball. He's going to take the 3 at the top of the key, and he's going to make it. Kyran Chandris Karan makes the 18-16. Sharon is within 2. And it seems like Amari Brown time to me. He wants it. Blocking foul. And 6 fouls on both sides now. It looks like it's going to be Drew Nicola coming back into the game for Oliver Ames. And finally, no, they're not going to say Cohen's coming in. They're going to say Matt Baskin will come in, and they're going to continue to sit Cohen. And without your leading scorer, only down 2 points right now. If you're Sharon, you got to take that. Trying to find someone to inbound the ball. Whiteside to Nicola, back to Whiteside. In the corner. Brown, three-pointer. Whiteside is up, short, no good. Solomon Fife goes flying. Sharon trying to tie or take the lead on this possession, but instead Amari Brown strips the ball away. They're going to call a reach-in foul before he gets to the basket. In the NBA, that could have been very close to being a clear path foul. But now they're going to be over the limit. 7 fouls, taking away an easy layup for Amari Brown. And let's see if he can get 2 here. 1-1 now for the Tigers. First shot is up, and that's going to be a miss. So Sharon survives what could have been an easy layup. Another chance to tie or take the lead for Sharon. Baez to the basket. That must be the 4th or 5th traveling violation that we've seen in this game. Here's another substitution. Ryan Zunenschein coming into the game, replacing Will Hippler. Again, Sharon coming off a loss, 66-47 in their last game, a 19-point beating by the Oliver Ames Tigers. 2 minutes to go now in this first half. Drew Nicola with the ball. Pass over the back of everyone to Amari Brown. Brown to Will Whiteside. Whiteside trying to find his way into the lane, slips, loses the ball, and they're going to call a foul. And if you're the Sharon coach, I would not be happy about that call. Looks like he kind of slipped, but they're going to call a foul instead. 2 shots now for the Tigers. And if you're Oliver Ames, you got to love that call. It's going to be Whiteside at the line, shooting 2. First one is good. So Will Whiteside makes this a 3-point game, trying to make it 4 with a free throw here. As the referee blows his whistle, got another substitution coming into the game. Looks like it's going to be Jake Grimaldi getting a chance here for the Tigers, substituting for Solomon Fife. Will Whiteside, second free throw is good. 5 points now for Whiteside. Oliver Ames has this back to 2 possessions, 20-16, 1:47 to go in the first half. 3-pointer up, no good. Matt Baskin. Amari Brown gets it. He's running up and down the floor. Here comes Brown. Loses the ball off his knee, out of bounds, turnover Tigers. A little too fast on that possession. Running down the floor. 4-point lead. Oliver Ames had this at 7 at one point. Chandris Karan with the ball. Trying to find his way to the hoop, but Duggan with some great defense. Here is Cohen. 3-pointer is up and good. Sam Cohen in early foul trouble. Comes into the game, makes a 3-pointer, and just like that, we got a 1-point game. Sam Cohen, the leading scorer on the Sharon Eagles. It's 20-19 as both teams are live. Brown to the basket, right-handed shot off the glass, no good. He gets fouled. He's going to be shooting 2. Over on the sidelines, the head coach, Andrew Ferguson, he's asking for a push-off on the offense. Not going to get the call, but instead, Amari Brown, already with 6 points, is trying to add to his total. 9 team fouls on the Eagles, only 6 for the Tigers. First shot is up, and it rolls in for the senior captain, Amari Brown. Sharon Eagles playing very tough right now. A lot better than that last game that these two played against each other. Amari Brown with 3-4 dribbles. Second free throw is up, and he makes it. So Amari Brown now up to 8 points in this game, a very quiet 8 points. 1 minute to go in the first half from Nixon Gymnasium. Matt Baskin, spin move to the hoop. Layup is good. Matt Baskin with his first basket of the game. Again, we have a 1-point game. 22-21, Amari Brown almost loses his dribble. Here comes Kevin Duggan. Duggan with a pass around the baseline. Wide open Nicola. Corner three is good. Drew Nicola. A beautiful stroke. The lead's back to 4. Sharon wasting no time on the other end. Duggan with some great defense. Sam Cohen behind his back with the ball. John Baez now. Baez trying to go to the hoop. Baez with a left-handed dribble. Loses the ball, but it goes out on the Tigers. Sharon remains in possession. What an absolute fun first half this has been. They're going to say it's going to be side out. Sharon obviously has the ball. Down by only 4. This has a chance to turn into an instant classic. 17 seconds to go. Matt Baskin, the second leading scorer on the team, loses his dribble. Chandris Karan to the basket. In the corner, three-pointer, Conway, air ball. 7 seconds to go. Here comes Amari Brown, baseline of baseline. Loses the ball. On the other end, 2 seconds to go. Right-handed layup is good. Matt Baskin. And just like that, that's going to be the end of a very entertaining first half from Nixon Gymnasium. Amari Brown turns the ball over. The Eagles get it back, 25-23 at halftime. Matt Baskin, John Baez, Sam Cohen, and the Sharon Eagles very much within reach of this game. Thanks again, Justin Miller here. We'll be back in about 2 minutes for the start of the second half. Back here now, live at Nixon Gymnasium in Easton, Massachusetts. Thank you for joining us on this long triple header here today. Justin Miller, 30 seconds to go before the start of the second half. Oliver Ames, they had the lead at 7 at one point in this game, but now 2-point lead for the Tigers, 25-23, as the seniors leading the charge for the Tigers. Amari Brown with 8 points, Will Whiteside with 5, and Drew Baxter with 5, and Drew Nicola with 5. Leading the charge for Sharon, you got Matt Baskin with 5, and Kyran Chandreskaran. Say that name 10 times fast. His brother also playing on the junior varsity team. Chandreskaran, he averaged 11.5 a game, 17th in the Hockomock. So 16 minutes of basketball remaining here today. A long day, lots of basketball here. 96 minutes of basketball in total in this triple header. As the referee is going to stop action, something wrong with the time. The shot clock was not reset. So they ran the shot clock a little too soon. I think they might as well just put it back to 8 minutes. Right now it's a 7:58. Now back to 8 minutes, and here we go. And I think they messed it up again because there's only 28 seconds on the shot clock. Either way, three-pointer to start this half is no good. Oliver Ames gets the ball back. Both teams obviously switching ends. Oliver Ames will be coming at you this way now. 25-23, anybody's game. Sharon looking to get revenge. Drew Nicola loses the ball at the top of the key as John Baez has it. Matt Baskin now. Chandris Karan, right-hander, off the glass and no good. Oliver Ames trying to fight for the rebound. 3 guys are trying to get it. And that's going to be a foul that you really do not need if you're Sharon. A little push-off. They're going to call that one on Owen Conway. First foul now of the second half against the Sharon Eagles. So just getting underway here in the second half. Oliver Ames leads by 2. Brown goes down low. Backing his way is Nicola. Around the horn they go. Will Whiteside, corner 3 is no good. Rebound to Oliver Ames, but they throw it right to Sharon. Matt Baskin catches it. Three-pointer wide open. Baskin, 3 is good, and the Sharon Eagles are out on top. Matt Baskin, he got it going on right now for Sharon. 26-25, a minute into this quarter, and Sharon came to fight today. Drew Nicola with the ball at the top of the key. Drew Baxter to Whiteside. Baxter sets a screen. Whiteside in the corner. This is Bugs. No good. Rebound to Matt Baskin. Sharon is playing some great basketball right now. Trying to call it the plays. Here is Zunenshine. Zunenshine at Chandris Karan. Trying to set another screen. Baskin has the hot hand. Is he going to take it? He's going to drive to the hoop, spin around off the glass, and good. Matt Baskin has taken over in the second half. 3-point lead for the Eagles, and he has a chance at one more. Baskin has it going on right now. 5 points already in the second half for Baskin after he had 5 in the first half. 12th in the Hockomock in scoring. And his free throw is good. Matt Baskin extends the Sharon lead to 4. This game is changing a little bit right now. See if Olive Ames can answer. Olive Ames trying to set their offense. To the lane. Right-handed layup off the glass is good. What a shot, what a job, and what a move by Drew Nicola, getting to the basket right when Olive Ames needed a score. They do. Drew Nicola looking very good, especially on the defensive end as well in this game. And for some reason, I think they have another shot clock issue or something. Let's see what happens. Actually, that's Drew Nicola's dad, Neil Nicola, realizing they got some kind of issue over there. They got to make sure they have it right. Looks like it was a quick fix. Obviously, one shot now for Drew Nicola. Kevin Duggan entering the game now for Olive Ames, substituting in for Trey Buggs, the senior. Buggs is a senior captain alongside Amari Brown. So the two captains, the seniors. Olive Ames trying to cut this now back to 1. Drew Nicola's shot is up, and Drew Nicola's shot is good. So Drew Nicola now has 8 points in this game for the Tigers. 29-28, 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Kevin Duggan with some full court defense by Duggan. Chandris Karan behind the back. Nifty dribbling by him. Man-to-man defense from both of these squads. John Baez has been phenomenal. He's going to take the shot, miss the shot, rebound away. On the other end, here comes Drew Baxter. Baxter to Nicola, fakes the 3, to the basket. Tough shot, no good. Duggan with a rebound. Duggan kicks it out to Will Whiteside. Whiteside with a little bit of contact. Rebound by Oliver Ames. Referee's going to call a foul, looks like over the back call, and the ball is going to remain with the Tigers. Some very good job on the rebounding side of things for Oliver Ames. Kevin Duggan, he's going to be inbounding the ball. Duggan with the basketball. Trying to look for the open man, and he finds Amari Brown. Amari Brown with the basketball. Man-to-man defense on Brown. Brown trying to get going. Brown to the basket. Off the rim and no good. But guess who's there for the rebound? What a job so far on the offensive side of things for Will Whiteside. Oliver Ames back on top. 30-29. Back and forth we go. John Baez. He got a screen set for him. He's going to make a beautiful pass into the paint, but that's going to be an air ball from Owen Conway. Duggan corrals the miss, and here come the Tigers. Duggan, coast to coast. What a pass from Duggan. What a shot by Whiteside. Duggan to Whiteside makes it a 3-point game, and here come the Tigers. 4:40 to go in the third quarter. The defense is picking up now for the Tigers. Spin move. In the corner. Wide open. Baez, no good. Rebound. Right to Sharon. Underneath the basket. Looks like it's going to be a blocking foul or a shooting foul. Let's see what they call it. He's going to call a push-off when he was shooting. It's going to be 2 shots for Zunenschein. Things are getting feisty on this end of the floor. First shot misses for Zunenschein. Some more substitutions. They're being very careful right now with Sam Cohen. The leading scorer for the Sharon team back into the game. Ryan Zunenschein now trying to go 1 for 2 from the line at least. Second shot is up, and the second shot is missed, but a rebound from Baskin. Baskin puts it up, gets the rebound, and gets the basket to go, and 1. Matt Baskin has been all over the place for the Sharon Eagles right now. Makes it a 1-point game with a chance to tie it with his free throw. He has been their best player by far. Baskin with 2 dribbles. Rolls the ball in his hands. The free throw is good. Matt Baskin now. 9 points in the half. 14 for the game. 32-32 is your score. Man-to-man defense on this end. a little too tight a defense. It looks like they're going to call a push-off on Sharon. Only the second foul of the second half on the Eagles. And if you love basketball, you better love this game because neck and neck for the most part so far. Both these teams want a big win here today. Duggan to the hoop. They're going to call an offensive charge on Kevin Duggan as they're going to give the ball back to the Eagles. So that's the fourth team foul now on Oliver Ames. Still 2 for Sharon. Both sidelines very engaged here in this game right now. It's been a great contest. Definitely the best game of the day so far. As the referees, looks like they had another problem for a second here, making sure they know who the foul was on. Seemed pretty clear and obvious to me. As now getting ready to inbound the ball, here comes Zunin Shine. Amari Brown with some defense on Zunin Shine. Chandris Karan trying to find the main man, Sam Cohen. Sam Cohen behind the back, almost loses the ball, but he corrals it. Look at the defense from Kevin Duggan. Matt Baskin now. He has the hot hand. Dribble to his right, to the basket. They're going to call a foul on the floor. The coach is asking for the and one, but they're going to say the foul was on the floor, a push-off, and that's going to result in a pass out of bounds now. A very nifty move that time from Matt Baskin, senior. He has all the senior moves. Here's Baskin from downtown. Off the rim and good. Matt Baskin gets the lucky roll to go, and Baskin gives Sharon the lead, 35-32. Back and forth in this entertaining third quarter. Let's see if Oliver Ames can answer on this trip. The Sharon defense is as tight as it's been all game. Amari Brown trying to find his man. 2 dribbles outside of Nicola. Nicola driving to the lane. He gets double teamed. That's going to be a traveling violation on Drew Nicola, giving the ball back to the Eagles. 35-32 now. 3:20 to go in this game. 5 fouls on Oliver Ames. They better be careful. Chandris Karan at the top of the key. Sam Cohen from downtown. Sam Cohen for 3. Sam Cohen with a 3-point shot. 6-point lead is the largest for the Sharon Eagles. That's going to force Don Byron to call a timeout, and just like that, the Sharon Eagles have come out firing here in this third quarter. Man, what a game we got going on here in Easton. A big-time shot from Sam Cohen. Second three-pointer of the game for him. And just like that, the lead is 6. And if you're Oliver Ames, you better be careful. Fouling a little too much here in the second half. Already with 5 team fouls. Seeing if they'll switch up the defense a little bit, because right now, Sam Cohen and Matt Baskin are starting to take over this game. And if you're Sharon, obviously, you're not too happy. You lost that last game by 19. These same 2 teams. And now things have changed here today. After this game, Sharon will travel to face Milford on Wednesday. And Oliver Ames will be facing Stoughton at 3 o'clock on Wednesday as well. So both these teams have games on Wednesday. That will be Oliver Ames' final game of the season. And Sharon, they travel to Wednesday to Milford, like I said. Then after that, they're going to be home on Friday night against North Attleboro. So Sharon with 2 games remaining on their schedule. Oliver Ames only has 1. 7-1 are the Tigers. 3-6 are the Eagles. Sharon is playing as good as ever right now in this third quarter. 3:10 to go. See what Coach Don Byron is going to draw up out of the timeout, because Oliver Ames' offense kind of in a funk right now. Keeping Kevin Duggan in the game alongside Solomon Fife, Amari Brown, Trey Buggs, and doing the dribbling right now. This is Drew Baxter. So 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Oliver Ames trying to get back in this game, but losing the dribble is Amari Brown. Getting the dribble back, going to the basket, right-handed layup is good. And when you need Amari Brown to answer, he answers. 38-34. Let's see what Oliver Ames can do on the defensive end now. Here's Cohen, 3-pointer, misses. That one was way off. A little bit of a heat check from Sam Cohen. Here comes Brown, through the lane to the basket. Here comes Amari Brown. And just like that, Sharon's forced to call a timeout. So not even 40 seconds after the last timeout, Amari Brown goes the length of the floor. 4 easy points for the captain, the senior captain, and just like that, the lead's back to 2. 38-36 now. And Don Byron comes out of the timeout. Olive Ames comes out firing in those 40 seconds. And with 2:32 left in the third quarter, when you need Amari Brown to answer, he answers right away. So a pretty good timeout if you're Coach Andrew Ferguson for Sharon. You got a 6-point lead. You don't want to blow a lead this fast. Still plenty of time left in this game. But Amari Brown answers right when you need him to. Coming into this game again, averaging 17.7 points per game. Their leading scorer. But the seniors have answered the call here for Olive Ames today. Will Whiteside's had a great game as well. Drew Nicola, inside, outside. Great defense so far from him. And some good minutes off the bench so far from Kevin Duggan and Solomon Fife. So Olive Ames, they're juniors, they're seniors. Doing a very good job here in this one. And Sharon's Matt Baskin has been the man today for the Sharon Eagles. John Baez, he was very good at the beginning of this game. A quick 6 points for the junior. And Sam Cohen, the leading scorer for the Sharon Eagles, with some big 3-pointers here as Sharon leads 38-36. It will be Sharon basketball coming out of the timeout. 2 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the third quarter as these games are moving very fast here today. Olive Ames trying to commit a stop here on the defensive end. When you need him, he's delivered. And this is Matt Baskin. Baskin, a Chandris Karan. Man-to-man defense. Amari Brown almost takes the ball away. Looks like it's going to go off the Sharon defender's foot, and the ball is going to go back to the Tigers. Wow. Couldn't quite tell from here who that went off of, but the ball goes to Easton. Olive Ames now trying to tie or take the lead. 2-pointer is up and no good from Baxter. Fighting for the ball. Fighting for the ball again this time. That was Bugs losing the ball as Sharon gets it right back. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jaden Krosky showing his team support on the sideline. Unfortunately, he's injured for Olive Ames. Sharon now with the full court defense of Olive Ames. Let's see if that's going to change things now. Some great defense from the Tigers. Matt Baskin with the ball. Man-to-man defense from Trey Bugs. John Baez to the hoop, trying to add on to his scoring total. That ball is going to go off the foot of the Olive Ames defense. Sharon retains possession of the basketball. 12 seconds now on the shot clock for Sharon. Matt Baskin's going to inbound it. Hoping he finds someone. Tough defense on the out-of-bounds play. Ryan Zunenschein with the basketball. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Chandris Karan down to Baskin. Baskin 2 dribbles to his left with a shot. The shot is no good off the rim. Trey Bugs with the rebound. Trey Bugs to the point guard. Drew Baxter. Baxter kicks it out. Amari Brown, he thought about it. This time he goes into Solomon Fife. Fife battles his way. Trey Bugs wide open, top of the court for 3, no good. Rebound Eagles. Rebound Matt Baskin. Sharon, they almost lose the ball. Chandris Karan finds it. A minute to go now in the third quarter. Ryan Baker passing the ball to Zunenschein. Zunenschein to the basket. They're going to call a foul on the floor. Thankfully for Olive Ames, that's only number 6. So they will not be shooting yet. But either way, 6 team fouls now for the Tigers. Could be a long fourth quarter. Inbounding the ball, Sam Cohen. What a game this has been. Cohen to Baskin. Baskin from deep. In and out. Boy, that could have been, looked like a heave. Olive Ames. Brown speeding up and down the court. He goes, foul and 1. Amari Brown, are you serious? What a shot off the glass. Nobody to stop Amari Brown. And man, he is rolling right now. Amari Brown doing a little bit of everything for the Tigers with a chance to take the lead with this free throw right here. One of the toughest players to stop in the Hockomock. And Sharon has no answer for him right now. Brown trying to give the lead right back to Oliver Ames. 38-38, winding down here in the third quarter. 14 points for Brown in this game. Brown with the dribble, takes the shot and makes the shot. Oliver Ames back out on top. It's 39-38. Full court press defense from the Tigers. Sam Cohen with the dribble, Duggan on defense. That's a steal. Amari Brown, one-on-one, to the basket, loses the dribble. Who's gonna get the ball? It's gonna go out on Oliver Ames. Amari Brown slipping and sliding, losing his footing. A great opportunity, but unfortunately for him, Sharon gets the ball back. Full court defense, and Sharon loses the ball. Passing the ball inbounds, John Baez just completely lost the ball, and that's going to give it back to the Tigers. Another substitution for Oliver Ames. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Drew Baxter with a dribble. Drew Baxter to his right, Drew Baxter to his left. He gets the ball back. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Most likely going to be the last trip for the Tigers in the quarter. Drew Baxter with a dribble. 15 on the shot clock, 16 on the game clock. About a 1.5 second difference. Solomon Fife has 10 to shoot. He's going to pass the ball. Three-pointer is good. That's one of the biggest shots of the game. Coming off the bench, the junior CJ Santos. 2 seconds to shoot. 1 second. Sharon gets the ball up at the buzzer. No good. The basket did not count. And Oliver Ames extends their lead of 4, 42-38. How about the shot from CJ Santos coming off the bench? They'll make this a 4-point game. We're going to take a quick breather right now. 42-38. Tigers out in front. I'm Justin Miller, Nixon Gymnasium, Easton, Massachusetts. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter right after this. Back here now in Easton. Thanks for joining us here today. Triple header. Oliver Ames taking the first game, freshman game. Oliver Ames taking the second game, the JV game, and now we get the big time matchup, the varsity game. Just about to get underway here for the final quarter, the final 8 minutes of the day, unless we see overtime. 4-point lead for the Tigers. Amari Brown has been the leading man for Oliver Ames, alongside Drew Baxter, Will Whiteside, and Drew Nicola. The seniors and the junior Drew Baxter getting it all done here today. Here we go. Sharon's going to start with the ball here in the fourth quarter. 7:55, 5 seconds into the quarter. Here we go. Wide open at the top of the key. Three-pointer is in and out. No good. That looks like it's going to be a jump ball, and that's what the referee is going to call. I think the possession arrow belongs with Oliver Ames, and it does. So Matt Bauer had a very good look right there. Would have made it a 1-point game. Oliver Ames trying to build on this lead. That could have been a double dribble call. He didn't call it. Amari Brown now at the top of the key. Nicola and Baxter. Baxter drives. Bugs in the corner for three. No good. Sharon corrals the miss. Chandris Karan, got to be careful. He can move it fast. Ryan Zunenschein getting a lot of touches in this game so far with a pass to Baez. Baez deflected on that pass, and here comes Oliver Ames. A 3-on-2 chance. Oliver Ames didn't get there fast enough. Three-pointer, Will Whiteside in the corner, no good. Rebound from Nicola. Nicola to Whiteside. Decides to go in this time for the two. Off the glass, no good. A big opportunity that was missed there for the Tigers. The defense is definitely heating up here in this fourth quarter. Chandris Karan trying to take it to the lane. He's going to kick it out this time instead. 15 on the shot clock. John Baez to Matt Baskin. Baskin with a pass to Matt Bauer. Matt back to Matt. The Mats are going back and forth. Matt Baskin spin to Matt Bauer. Off the glass and good. Matt Bauer has 4 points in this game. It's a 2-point lead. Brown loses dribble, gets his dribble to the basket. Acrobatic shot, no good. Oliver Ames is going to get the rebound, and it looks like they're going to call a foul on the floor. It's going to be the fourth team foul for the visitors, as the Tigers have 6. Looks like it's going to be Trey Buggs, the senior captain, inbounding the ball. He finds Drew Baxter. Baxter taking it to the hole, off the glass, and good. Drew Baxter, he has 7. Sharon almost loses the ball on the inbounds pass again. This time it's Matt Bauer spinning, kicking it out. Chandris Karan shoots it, but they're going to call a traveling violation on the Eagles. And how many traveling violations have we seen in this game? I think it's close to 6 or 7. 2 minutes gone by now in this fourth quarter. Olive Rams looking to take control of this game. The man-to-man defense has been happening all game for both sides. Double teamed in the corner was Whiteside. He finds Buggs. Buggs to Brown. Brown to the basket, gets fouled. That's going to be 2 shots. There's no stopping Amari Brown. Make that the 5th team foul on the Eagles. As Amari Brown already has 3 free throws made in this game. Trying to add another one here. Hopefully 2. He gets the first one to roll. Amari Brown now with 16. Brown has got it going on right now. He is doing everything for the Tigers. The free throw is good. Amari Brown leading the charge. It's now 46-40. Tigers have a 6-point lead. Can they hang on for the final 5:43? Here comes the senior Sam Cohen. What a pass that was to the corner. 3-pointer is good. That was an absolute amazing pass that he just made. Finding Chandris Karan in the corner, making it a 1-possession game again. Sam Cohen with a Russell Westbrook looking pass right there. 46-43. Back and forth we go here in Easton. Might be a long final 5:37 here. 6 fouls for OA, 5 for Sharon, so 1 more foul and Sharon's in the bonus. 2 more fouls and all Rams in the bonus. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. As the music plays in the background, both teams are huddled up over there on the sidelines. Both teams do have some timeouts remaining in this game, so we'll see if they use them here down the stretch. Andrew Ferguson drawing up some plays alongside Don Byron for the Easton team. He has been here for a long time, Don Byron. As you can see over there on the wall, Olive Rams has a lot of 1,000-point scorers. The last one being in 2015 for the men's club, Ryan Carney, and 1,000-point scorer in 2012, Nick Bruja, and in 2009, the son of Don Byron, Mike Byron. And for the women's team, the latest to score 1,000 points, Kayla Raymond, who is currently playing college basketball at Stonehill right now. So a lot of people right now in the 1,000-point club for the men's and the women's teams. Back from the timeout, Oliver Ames maintaining a 3-point edge. 46-43, we got 5:30 to go in this one. Both teams do not want to foul. Whiteside in the corner for 3, misses everything. Sharon rebound. Zunenschein now. Chandris Karan, Sharon in need of a basket. Cohen fakes the 3, makes a beautiful pass to Baez. Baez up and under, no good. Here comes Oliver Ames, a big opportunity here, running down the court. Amari Brown in the corner. Trey Buggs is open. He's going to take the 3, but they're going to call a travel, another travel, this time on the Tigers. And that's the right call to make right before he took the shot. 1 foot too many on the floor for Trey Buggs. 5 minutes and 1 second to go in this one. Almost losing the ball on the inbounds pass again. Sharon has not been too good, I should say, inbounding the basketball in this game. Cohen fakes the 3, takes the contested 2, and Sam Cohen makes it. Sam Cohen has played very good down the stretch. It's 46-45. Oliver Ames, they're in a hurry. In the corner, Nicola fakes the 3, passes it to the wrong teammate. That's Sam Cohen. What a pass from Sam Cohen, but a little too much. Sam Cohen led John Baez just a little bit too much on that side, as you can hear Andrew Ferguson saying, Sharon, you guys got to settle down. 4:30 now to go. This game has been neck and neck for basically the entire portion of it. Oliver Ames, they're driving to the basket. That ball rolls in and out. Sharon gets the rebound. Unfortunately, Drew Baxter could not get it to fall. Sharon trying to take the lead with a basket here. Cohen passes it to Chandris Karan. Chandris Karan, right-hander off the glass, no good. Trey Buggs almost loses his mask and gets the basketball. He's going to readjust himself. He was asking for them to call a timeout for a second, but instead they're going to stop play. And once again, it's not easy playing with a mask on. I know I wouldn't like to. But that's the circumstances right now, is Kevin Duggan substituting into the game for number 12, Trey Buggs. 4 minutes exactly to go. Oliver Ames up 1. Drew Baxter with the dribble, passing to his teammate. This is Brown to the corner. And the shot off the glass is good. Who's going to stop Amari Brown down the stretch? 48-45. Sharon trying to answer on this end. OA with some tough defense and a wacky shot right there from Zunenschein. Brown passing to Nikla. Nikla off the foot of one of the Oliver Ames offensive players, and Sharon gets the ball right back. Now Sharon taking the ball up the court very cautiously here. John Baez passing to Owen Conway. Conway now to Zunenschein. Zunenschein driving. He's going to kick it back out. 13 on the shot clock. Matt Baskin behind the back to the basket. The shot is good. An NBA-type move from Matt Baskin. And once again, we have a 1-point game. Just under 3 minutes to go. Sharon's within 1. Can the Eagles get a stop? Can they stop Amari Brown? They're going to block Amari Brown. Looking for the foul. But here comes Chandris Karan on the other end. Chandris Karan puts it up. They're going to call an offensive foul. They're going to say that Kyron Chandris Karan pushed off. And Oliver Ames is going to get the ball back. Looked like a pretty good call from this angle. Doesn't look like the Sharon coaches like it too much. As Oliver Ames gets the ball back, 48-47. 2:36 to go in this one. At the top of the key, Nikla fakes the 3. Drives to the basket. They're going to call a foul on the floor on Sharon. And that's going to be foul number 7. So just like that, Nikla will go to the line, a chance for a 1-and-1 to hopefully make this a 3-point game for the Tigers. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this one. Drew Nikla trying to get the first one to go. And he does. 49-47, Tigers lead. Head coach for Sharon, Andrew Ferguson, he's drawing up a play called Texas. Nikla trying to make it a 3-point game. And he does. 50-47, 2.5 minutes to go, and a very, very fun game going on right now. John Baez, righty dribble, lefty dribble. This time he passes to Chandris Karan. Can the defensive Oliver Ames step up? He spins around, gets the roll to go. Kyron Chandris Karan, 10 points, 1-point game. On the other end, Amari Brown. How do you like Amari Brown? 52-49, 2 minutes to go in this game. 3-pointer, didn't want to take it. That time was Baskin. 2-pointer, no good. Kevin Duggan comes down with the ball. He gets fouled, and he's going to be shooting 2. A golden opportunity for Matt Baskin, number 5 for Sharon, and number 5 for Oliver Ames. Kevin Duggan gets fouled, so he has a chance at a 1-and-1. Trying to make this a 4-point game, maybe 5, is Duggan. Now 18 fouls for the Eagles, still 6 for Oliver Ames. As Duggan's first free throw is up, and it is good. Kevin Duggan gets his first point of the game. Trying to make this a 5-point lead as Olive Ames looks to pull away in these final 2 minutes. Second free throw is up, bounces in and out. It remains a 4-point lead, 53-49. Sam Cohen, it's his time to shine now. Behind the back to the basket. Look at the move from Sam Cohen. How did he get that one to go? A nifty move from Sam Cohen, and just like that, it's a 2-point game again. Sam Cohen started off slow. He had 3 points, but now he's up to 10. The star-studded junior, who averages 12.8. 10th in the Hockomock. Trying to get Sharon a much-needed win here today. Only a minute and 45 left in this game. Definitely, it's been the best one of the day so far. Olive Ames in this fourth quarter has done a tremendous job not fouling. They came into the quarter with 6 fouls, and just since then, great defense. The referee's calling a couple of ticky-tack fouls, but been pretty consistent on both ends. 8 fouls for Sharon, only 6 for Olive Ames. It's going to be a fun final couple minutes here down the stretch. Once again, thanks for joining us here today. Justin Miller here, Nixon Gymnasium, Easton, Massachusetts. Olive Ames trying to improve to 8-1 on the season. As Sharon came into this game with a 3-6 record, they're trying to improve to 4-6. Coming out of the timeouts, Coach Andrew Ferguson and Don Byron drawing up some more plays for both these squads. Once again, after this game, Sharon will travel to Milford on Wednesday, and Olive Ames will have their season finale against Stoughton Wednesday at 3 o'clock. 1:45 to go in regulation. Sam Cohen with a nifty move to make this a 2-point game, as Olive Ames will be inbounding now out of bounds. It's going to be Trey Buggs inbounding to Kevin Duggan. A little press shown by the Eagles. Amari Brown with the basketball. Olive Ames with a huge trip right now. Kevin Duggan with the basketball. Let's see what he does with it. Nobody's open. He passes to the main man, Amari Brown. 10 to shoot. Amari Brown to the basket. Throws it up. That's going to be a charge. Some great defense from the Sharon Eagles, forcing Amari Brown to the basket and getting the charge called. And just like that, Sharon has a chance to tie or take the lead. And that's exactly what you need to do if you're the Eagles. Make sure Amari Brown gets no room, no space. A minute and 21 seconds to go in regulation. Sharon with a chance to tie or take the lead here. Here comes Matt Bauer. Matt Bauer's been pretty quiet. Sharon going to the basket. Sam Cohen with the ball. 15 to shoot. Sam Cohen, lefty dribble, step back, 3, no good. Rebound, Olive Ames. Drew Nickler with a big-time rebound, under 1 minute to go now in regulation. 53-51, the Tigers are out in front. 53 seconds to go. Sharon's in need for a big stop, but instead Don Byron's going to call a timeout. Don Byron with a timeout. A huge, huge trip here for Olive Ames. 51 seconds to go. 53-51's your score. And really, if you're Olive Ames, you're going to have at least 2 more trips. Maybe even 3, but with 51 seconds left, you're only up 2. I assume that you're going to drop a play for Amari Brown. He's been the best player by far. And the Sharon defense is probably going to know what's coming. But right now, one of the biggest possessions of the game. Plenty of time, only 19 seconds on the clock, but plenty of time for a play. It's going to be interesting to see what they do draw up here. And if you're Sharon, it's your biggest defensive stop coming up in the game. You need a stop. You don't want this to get to 2 possessions at all. So both teams are in 1-1 situations right now in the fourth quarter. 7 fouls for the Tigers. 8 fouls now for the visiting Sharon Eagles. If you missed the first couple of games here today, the Olive Ames freshmen knocked down the Sharon freshmen 53-45. Jake Willard led the way for the Olive Ames freshmen. And then in the game before this, the Olive Ames JV team knocked down the Sharon JV team 61-43. A pretty balanced scoring attack for the JV team with Kobe Tower, Dan Riley, and Chris Elias, Zach Taglimonte also leading the way. But back now here for the varsity game. This has been the best game, 53-51, 51 seconds to go. A huge trip for the Tigers here coming up. Amari Brown has led the charge alongside Drew Baxter, Drew Nicklet, and Will Whiteside. All of Ames looking for one of the biggest shots of the game right here. It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up. And if you're Sharon, you definitely do not want to foul. Looks like it's going to be Trey Buggs inbounding to Amari Brown. And here we go. 15 seconds to shoot. John Baez with some tight defense. Now Kevin Duggan touches it. Amari Brown back to Duggan. A wild pass. Sharon gets the ball back. Here comes John Baez down coast to coast. Layup no good. All of Ames corrals the miss, and they get it. A big missed opportunity with 30 seconds to go in this game. All of Ames has the ball up too, and Sharon is forced to foul. And if you're Sharon, you got exactly what you wanted. You forced Amari Brown to turn the ball over. A golden opportunity missed at the other end for Sharon. And just like that, All of Ames has a chance to make this 2 possessions. Wow, an absolute monster opportunity there for Sharon to tie the game up. But instead, they're forced to foul the junior Drew Baxter, who already has 7 points in this game. A 1-and-1 opportunity now. A huge shot coming up. Baxter's first shot is good. The first free throw was the big one, but now this one is a chance to make it a 2-possession game. Baxter with a couple dribbles. His shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound goes to Matt Baskin, and Sharon is going to call a timeout. Down the stretch we go here at Nixon Gymnasium. Andrew Ferguson calls the timeout. And here we go. What more could you have asked for here today? The first 2 games obviously not too close. Sharon, JV team, and freshman team both showing some fight there in the closing minutes. But now, the biggest possession of the game coming up for both sides. What is Sharon going to do? Are they going to go for a 3 and try to tie the game, or go for a quick 2? Sam Cohen and Matt Baskin have had the hot hand for the Eagles in this one. We'll see what kind of play they draw up. If I'm Sharon, I do a couple screens here, trying to get someone an open look, whether it's Matt Baskin in the corner or Sam Cohen. Both those 2 guys have been their best players so far, as Matt Baskin has led the charge. Like I told you before, Sam Cohen averages 12.8 a game, and Matt Baskin averages 12.5. 10th and 12th, respectively, in the Hockomock. So if you're Sharon, you're down 3 points, 25.7 seconds to go in this one. I'd give it to one of your star players, see if they can make some magic happen. And All of Ames doesn't want to foul either. You're at 7 fouls right now, so it would be a 1-and-1 situation. If you're All of Ames, you got to play some good defense here. Kevin Duggan into the game with Amari Brown, Trey Buggs. It looks like Will Whiteside as well, and Drew Baxter. So those are the 5 on the defensive side of things for All of Ames. And it looks like it's going to be Sam Cohen inbounding the ball. No, he was going to inbound the ball, but instead it's going to be Kyran Chandris Karan. 25.7 to go. Here we go. All of Ames playing some good defense on the inbounds pass. They get the ball in. This is Matt Bauer giving it to Chandris Karan. 20 seconds to go. Chandris Karan to Cohen. 16 to go. Sam Cohen passes the ball in the corner to Baez. 12 seconds. Looks like they're going to hold for 1. Baez. What defense by All of Ames. Baskin gets the ball. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. He's going to have to shoot it. 4, 3, 2. Shot is up, and the shot is short. Rebound no good. All of Ames wins. What defense by the Tigers down the stretch. And the Sharon Eagles could not get a good shot off. Matt Baskin with a chance to tie the game. Not even close. And the All of Ames Tigers, 54-51. They win a thriller here today in Easton, Massachusetts. How about that? What a game. What a win, and what a big-time performance from Amari Brown and the All of Ames Tigers. With the win, All of Ames moves to 8-1 on the season. Sharon drops to 3-7, and that was one of the most exciting games of the season. 54-51 is your final score. Once again, thank you for joining us here today for the triple header between the Sharon Eagles and the Olive Ames Tigers. We'll see you back here on Wednesday. I'm Justin Miller. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you later.